Hi everybody, that's Allie.
And that is Dash.
Welcome to our playdate,
where we choose a game, sometimes make up our own rules, and play for a while.
Enjoy listening and playing along.
Or don't. We can't hear you. It's a podcast.
I like it.
Improvisers in space.
Do you do that because of the pigs in space?
Yes.
Okay. Which in and of itself is a parody of Star Trek?
Is it?
Yeah, of course.
Right, but they don't say in Star Trek. They don't say like in space.
Well,
like
no,
that.
but like if you watch the segment, "Pigs in Space" is 100% Star
right,
Trek
but
parody.
that like pigs in space is not.
No,
right?
no. That part
Okay.
isn't. No. Do 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 do.
Yeah, yeah. There's space in my brain for pigs in space.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, of course. I was a Muppet kid growing up.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Should we do a podcast?
I think we should do a podcast.
All right,
yeah.
okay,
As
hey.
much as I want to talk about the Muppets forever.
Maybe we can, because we're playing Shotgun. I don't know what the questions are.
That's true.
in Shotgun.
Yay, Shotgun.
Shotgun! We've played this before. It's a perfect game for an on-the-road episode. And we're going to use the grab bag this time.
Yay.
And this is...
Is that the bag that it comes with that bag?
Yes, it comes with this fun little grab bag. Is it safe for you to grab, Dash?
I think yes.
Okay. So, Dash, go ahead and go first.
Okay. Boom. I have grabbed a card.
Share your craziest road trip story. Craziest gets the point.
Ooh, craziest road trip story.
Did we have this card before? I feel like you
Mm-hmm.
told a story about getting into a car accident on the way to or from a wrestling show.
Oh, no. I got into the car accident on the way to pick up my brother at his prom night. Did I tell you that story?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but we may have a lot of little ghosties who haven't heard that story yet. But
is that your craziest road trip story?
I almost died twice in one road trip. There was another one. I could tell a shorter story, but that one's just more of a funny anecdote than it is a story.
I'm here for funny anecdotes.
Okay, so cool. So one time we were at a wrestling show in Naples, and on our way back from that wrestling show in Naples, so Naples is only like 2.5 hours away from Miami. There's no point in paying for a hotel room because then you're pretty much just blowing all of the money you made wrestling. So a bunch of us pile in a car, we split the gas, we split the food, and that way we can at least come away with something from this trip. We finish the show. The show ends around, 9 o'clock at night. By the time we get something to eat, hit the road, we're talking like we're hitting the road around 12. We're looking at rolling into Miami around 2 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, this is after having driven there all day, wrestling, and all this stuff. So we're all dead tired. Luckily, it is the co-pilot's job to help us out and make sure that we are awake. Well, at one point, we're on the road, and my buddy who's co-piloting says to me, "Hey, Dash, are you awake?" I was like, "Yeah, man, why?" He goes, "Could you get back on the road?" I had to swerve back on because we were on Alligator Alley, and I had just started to shift onto the shoulder when he woke me up. I didn't realize that I was sleeping. I just zonked out and just kept driving on the road. And this was before cars had any sort of keep you in the lane devices.
Yeah.
You know?
I think you've told that story before too.
Yeah. Well, I've definitely told you that story. I don't know if I told it on the podcast.
It's hard to remember if you've told it to me
or the podcast.
To the universe in the podcast.
What about you? What's your craziest road story?
It's not craziest, but I don't really have that many crazy road trip stories, but we went on vacation every summer when I was a kid, and we would drive wherever it was that we were going. And one year we were going to Interlaken State Park, which is in Michigan.
Okay.
I know there's like an Interlaken in Europe as well, but
Okay.
this is like the Michigan
one.
And that morning I woke up and I was super sick. Like I was sick to my stomach. And so I like puked all the way there. And then when we got there, I think it was like raining super bad and we were camping, which is like not ideal.
Right.
And then I'm pretty sure my mom also broke her toe on that trip. It was like it was like the cursed trip.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was the cursed trip. It was not good. I'm gonna give you the point
Okay.
because my story wasn't that crazy. It was kind of just
Little ghosties,
gross.
if you're listening to this and you've listened to our previous podcast and you don't know the Dash almost died twice on the road on the way to pick up my brother's story, leave it in the comments and we'll bring it up on a future show.
Yeah.
I just don't want to repeat myself if you already heard the story, especially not as the first card, because then they'll be
You
like,
lo-
I've already heard these.
But you love to repeat stories. Okay. This says, driver, take a point for keeping us safe and on schedule. You are awesome. Great job,
You're
driver.
very welcome.
Great job, driver.
And
2 points for Dash, 0 points for me.
I'm always the driver too, which is
It's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm a professional passenger.
a part of the reason I'm always the driver is because of that prom night event.
Okay. Who has the worst road rage? The player with the most votes takes 3 deep breaths and loses a point. I agree. It's me. It's 100% me.
You have road rage and you're not even driving.
-1 point for me.
Breathe along with Allie. So where are we now? I'm at 4 points. You're at -1?
No, you're at 2 points. I'm at -1.
Okay.
Okay, this is mine. Everyone votes on the best driver. That person wins a point. You're a better driver than me? You don't know. I don't think you've ever ridden anywhere with me. I'm a good driver.
You're right. Yeah, you've never gotten into an accident that I know of. So
I've gotten into 2 accidents. One was my fault and one was not my fault.
okay. Every accident I've ever been in has not been my fault.
And then I have hit a column with my car before I was used to the size of the parking spots in Miami.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
really just like,
That I've done.
Yeah.
I've scraped a few cars here and there.
oh yeah. Because the parking spots here are really small, I
They're
think.
really tight for some reason.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll give you a point, I guess.
I will say
I'm
this.
a good driver, though.
If you want to hear a funny story about being a good driver, I technically started driving at 16, right? Because when I got my learner's permit, it automatically counts you as a driver. I didn't
Like insurance-wise.
insurance-wise. Yeah. No, well, and record-wise, because you're driving, right? According to them, you're driving. If you don't get into an accident, that's really the only records they have. They don't know whether you're actually driving cars or if you just got your permit and sat around the house for 2 years.
Yeah.
Right? Which is essentially what I did. Because I was not allowed to drive a car until I could pay for my own insurance. However, my learner's permit was through a school driver's ed program. So I got my permit at 16, but I did not drive a car on my own until I was 18. So now I've been technically a driver since I was 16 years old. It was just after a hurricane, and right across the street from my parents' place, there was this giant mound of bushes. In front of this giant mound of bushes.
Pre-hurricane or post-hurricane?
Post-hurricane. Yeah,
Okay.
because the bushes, like, the tree had been knocked off by the hurricane, and now there's just this giant pile of branches and leaves and stuff right in front of
Okay.
my parents' place. So a car was parked next to this mound of leaves, and it was the same color as the leaves. It was just like a dark bluish gray green color, right?
Okay.
This was also before I had a backup camera. So I'm backing up out of my parents' place. There is a car parked in the middle of the road right behind me illegally. I didn't see it. I back up into the side panel of the car. Turns out the guy was at the house next door, so there was no like driving away. There was no anything. Like I had to deal with this. The guy called the cops. He wanted a report done for the accident or whatever. I'm just like, all right,
At
dude.
the light.
So I go to court to contest the ticket, and
Because he was parked illegally?
yeah,
Is that why?
yeah, that was going to be my thing, and even the cop who came to write the ticket, he was just like, look, I get that he's parked illegally, but the report is going to say that you backed into his car, and I do have to give you a ticket, but you can go to court and contest the ticket or whatever. So I did. I went to court. So I walk up there and there's like a bunch of people and all the stuff they've done is 20 times worse than what I did, right? And they're all trying to contest the thing or whatever, and they're just getting their fees and the stuff the fines that they have to pay. I walk up there. I'm the only one wearing a business outfit, right? Because I know how you're supposed to go to court. So I'm wearing a business outfit, ill-fitting as it was. And I'm referring to, hello, Your Honor, good afternoon, yes, whatever. And I give him my number. He looks at my record and he goes, you haven't had a single accident in 20 years. Your record is spotless. And I was like, yeah, Your Honor. He's like, well, what are you here for? I was like, well, some guy was parked illegally and I didn't see him and accidentally backed my car into him because I was looking for, oncoming traffic. I didn't know there was a car illegally parked in the road. He goes, all right, cool. No worries. You've got a great record. This is your first accident in 20 years. I'm going to forgive this. Go downstairs, turn it in. You don't have to pay any court fees or anything. I'll see you in another 20 years. And I was like, all right, cool. Awesome. So yeah, be a good driver. It pays off. They forgive your one mistake. I didn't have to pay more for insurance. I didn't get any points on my license. I didn't have to go to driving school. I didn't have to do any of that. It was just like, look, I get it. Accidents happen, and he was parked illegally. So,
Yeah.
It's as much his fault as it is mine. So, yeah, that's my story about being a good driver.
Great. I forgot whose turn it is. 'cause that story took
I
so
picked
long.
out that card.
You did?
I picked out the last card,
Okay.
which was about being a better driver.
I thought I picked it, but anyway, okay. If you're vegan, you're the reason we can't stop for fast food, so you lose a point. I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegan.
Nobody in this car is a vegan.
No one in this car is a
I
vegan.
am proudly meatitarian.
You're an omnivore.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not vegan. Although there are, I think, some vegan choices at fast food places.
There
I would
are.
think like a salad without dressing on it and cheese or something.
Yeah, there are definitely vegan
But-
options. Well,
Yeah.
there's definitely a lot of vegetarian options.
Yeah, there's vegetarian options. Yeah, vegan, maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Right.
Can't put mayonnaise on it. Can't
Right,
put
because
cheese on it.
like fries are vegetarian, but they're not
yeah, they are.
vegan.
Fries are vegan.
Fries are vegan?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What is the animal product?
They're cooked in lard.
No, they're cooked in oil.
Oh, okay.
They're cooked in oil.
Yeah, but isn't oil? Well, okay. I guess
No.
not. If it's vegetable oil.
Vegetable oils, not.
There you go.
Who is the most annoying to sit next to?
Of everybody in this car,
Me.
I don't think you're annoying. I mean, I wouldn't take these.
I'm more
long
annoying to
drives
sit
with
next
you.
to than you are, though.
Mm,
I fidget a lot more than you do.
that you do. Yeah.
I'm always like adjusting something. I bounce my leg up and down.
Okay.
I'm definitely more annoying to sit next to.
All right. I will give you that if you're willing to admit.
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
I get a point.
Congratulations.
So I'm at 0 now.
For those of you
Is
who are
it me?
keeping track, it is you. I picked
Okay.
the last one.
Yeah. Okay. If you are too young to rent a car, you get a point for being radiant and youthful.
Nope.
That's neither of us.
No, we
We are
passed
neither-
that age
Neither
very long
radiant
time ago.
nor youthful.
But that is a great card to have if you're in a car with kids.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing this game as a road trip game with your kids or whatever, or somebody else's kids that you
Yeah,
legally
you make
have in
one
your
of
car.
them. Make one of them keep score for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because this is a sort of family road trip game, right? So
Because in that one, a bunch of people will get a point.
right.
Discussion. What is your dream road trip? Everyone explains the route they would take. Oh, this is a good one.
Well, I've always wanted to
What's your dream road trip?
I've always wanted to do the East Coast to West Coast trip, but like the one where you stop off at all the like fun little locations on the way.
Like world's biggest ball of yarn.
Yeah, that stuff.
World's only corn palace.
Yeah. South of the border and like all the little tourist traps that like you see the billboards for on the way, and then you get there and you're like, this is garbage. That's what I want to do.
Right, yeah. Where you like paid $5 to see a giant pile of trash.
Mm-hmm.
Or like cars in the desert.
yeah.
Yeah. I actually have a friend who did this, the Route 66. You can't
Yeah.
actually drive all of Route 66 anymore, but you can go online and find out like where it would have been and
okay.
things like that. So you can kind of still do it. That's not the whole span of the contiguous United States,
Right.
but it's a pretty good chunk of it. I would love to do that trip.
Yeah.
Route 66, I think, would be really cool.
It takes a while to do that trip too. Like if you're doing the stops along the way, because it's like 4 days if you don't like if it's just a straight shot.
Yeah.
But if you're stopping at all the little tourist destinations, that's easily a week and a half trip.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would stop. Like, I love all that, like the roadside attractions. I love all of that. All the brown signs that you see on the highway. Swimming Hall of Fame or whatever.
Remember
I would
Perry's
do
Nut
that.
House?
Oh, yeah. Perry's Nut House is next level.
Perry's Nut House in Maine is one of those tourist attractions that you're just like, this sounds interesting. And then you go, and it is.
Yeah. And I would also do like a European road trip. I think it would be cool to do.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too.
Like drive around Scotland or drive around Ireland or, you know, drive through the Alps.
Right.
I think that would be really cool.
Just
I just know a lot less about it. And I think there's a lot less roadside attractions.
That's actually a good point. I was thinking I was kind of keeping it in my head. I was keeping it to the United States. But yeah, you're right. That road trip over the European countries would be great.
Yeah, I just don't have an international driver's license. So it'd be harder
Also
for
that,
me to drive over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that would be pretty cool too.
Also,
honestly, I just like road trips. I think they're fun.
The other thing is too, you can't really take a road from England to like France, right?
I don't think so. But
There's
you can
no
put
bridge.
your car.
Oh, you can put your car in a ferry or a
you
boat.
can put your car in a ferry.
Yeah. Definitely from Ireland to England, I think there's one.
That I don't know. I would imagine, but
Yeah.
no, I would just stay within country. Like I would
Okay.
just do like drive around Scotland or just do drive around Ireland.
Oh, okay.
When we were in Ireland, we drove. My friend drove. We rented a car. This was like years ago, like more than 10 years ago now. So GPS has obviously gotten better with like Google Maps and everything. But like we had the GPS in the car and it was like 10 left on unnamed road. And we were like, is this it? Like it's just a path with a cow in it. Is this it? And it was. And we got where we needed to go. But I was like, can someone name these roads and put a sign? Unnamed road. The struggle.
Unnamed road. It's just like a dirt track.
Yes, exactly. Whoever can guess the year of the car gets a point. So you're excluded.
Okay. So can you guess the
This is a
year?
2023.
It is a 2023. Correct?
Yay! I get a point.
Correct. Wait, is it?
Or
We're in 2024.
We're in 2024.
Yeah, this is a 2024.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's from this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, because I'll give you the point because a 2024 Honda came out in 2023.
Oh.
So this car that I got this year is a 2024 Honda, which really came out
in 2023.
last year, but it's still new. And then the cars that come out this year
flexing about your new car
are 25s. It's a lease. I get a new one every 3 years.
I know.
Which I may not do again.
My car is a full tragedy. Okay.
Listen, you've gotten your money's worth out of that car. Because your car is like 37 years old.
Basically. My car is as old as I am at this point. I'm about to get her an antique plate and a new paint job, and
it's your Pegasus from Hercules. You've been friends since the day you were born.
Pretty much. She's really gotten me through a lot. Okay. Player with the longest commute gets a point for going through that 5 days a week.
I think
your commute is longer.
Oh, I think my commute is longer. Yeah.
Mine is, I want to say like 3 to 5 miles.
Okay. You take mostly service streets to get to your job, don't you? Yeah, I know. I have to take highways. So
yeah. No, mine is on a long day. Mine is 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So you get a point.
But even though yours might be closer because you take the surface roads, yours might be harder to drive.
No, it's not bad.
Okay.
My commute is really not bad. I'm absolutely not going to complain about it. Everyone comes up with a story for where the car in front of you is going. Person with the most creative answer gets 2 points.
Okay.
All right.
So the car in front of us is a large black Dodge pickup truck.
Yeah.
It's definitely got a lift kit on it, so it's higher than it should be. but the wheels are normal size. So
Yeah. Oh, those wheels look big. Are
Yeah?
you sure?
yeah. I'm pretty sure those are the wheels
It's
that belong on that truck.
Florida plates.
Oh, it's a Chevy, not a Dodge. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's Florida plates.
Okay.
No, those are huge wheels.
Yeah, they are. They are. Now that
Huge tires.
I swerve next to
There's a duck. It's a Chevy Silverado
Uh-huh.
truck, and there's a little mallard duck head above the Silverado.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to tell your story?
All right. So this guy or girl, this person, you know
It's
what?
your story. It can be whatever you
That's
want.
true. That's true. So this woman has her 2 dogs in the back seat, and she is off to a hunting trip that used to be her partner's hunting trip, but that partner has sadly passed away. And now she is keeping their memory alive by going on this hunting trip with their 2 dogs, even though she has never fired a gun and never intends to fire a gun. She just likes to go on the trip.
She just likes to go sit in nature
Yes.
and hang
correct.
out.
Yeah. She actually has a little camera mounted on her rifle so that when she sees a deer or a pheasant or a duck,
Mm-hmm.
like she has on the Silverado,
Right.
she can take a picture of it instead of shooting it with
She
the gun.
shoots it with a camera
She shoots it with a camera, not a gun.
instead of a weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my story.
All
Both
right.
both dogs are Weimaraners.
Great. That sounds great. Okay, my story is Larry is obsessed with the old TV show Duck Dynasty.
Okay.
And he just retired. He's a retired school teacher. He taught PE and history.
Okay.
And he retired from the Florida public school system, as we know from the Florida license plate. And now he has decided he is going on his Duck Dynasty tour. That's what he's always
Okay.
wanted. And he's finally doing it. And the back of the truck is just full of his gifts. He's got some duck calls back there.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's got some clothes back there because it's a covered top.
Right. Yeah.
So he knows, like, he's got a cooler back there, and it's just Larry and a bunch of duck calls in the open road.
I like that. That actually sounds kind of pleasant.
Yeah.
Good for Larry.
Yeah. Larry deserves it.
I think so. Yeah.
You know, he really deserves it.
Why don't
He just likes Duck Dynasty. He doesn't want to go hunt ducks.
Right.
He
He
just
doesn't want
wants
to hunt the ducks.
like
yeah.
hang out with the Duck Dynasty guys.
Uh-huh.
It's an experience.
When there's a nice group of ducks around, he just yells "bang" and sees them fly away. But no ducks are actually hurt.
Yeah,
in the
no
process.
ducks are harmed in either of these stories.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think we can decide which story was better, but you can, little ghosties.
Yeah.
Which one of our stories was most creative or fun? Drop it in the comments and let us know.
Let us know who gets the point.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I think Dash wins, but you've got a bunch of points at this point. But is it your pick?
I think I picked that one.
You picked that one.
Yeah.
It's hard because I read both of them, so
Right,
I
yeah.
lose track of who's picking. Okay. Would you rather get free gas for 5 years or a free lifetime supply of pizza?
That is an interesting choice.
Gas.
Gas
For me, 100%.
Yeah, I definitely get gas a lot more than I get pizza. However, I feel like I can share pizza more than I can share the gas. Like,
I don't know, man. You roll up with some gas cans in a hurricane, free gas
that's a
for
good point.
everyone.
Yeah,
Generators for days.
that's a great point.
Yeah. It's free gas for me.
I think I got to go with free gas. now
Yeah,
that
it's free gas for me.
You have convinced me. You have swayed my vote.
And I don't use that much gas because, again, my
Right.
commute is short, as we
Mhm.
covered recently.
Right.
But, yeah, free gas.
Yeah, sure. Okay, free gas.
Yeah.
Let's do 1 or 2 more.
Okay. Winners get a point, but, like,
Wait,
It's
I
free
agree.
gas.
I agreed with you. Free gas.
yeah.
Winners get a point. But you
Yeah.
voted.
Winners of what? Of voting? I don't get it. Okay. First player who can find something lodged in the crack of their seat wins 2 points.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, this is a new car. I don't know if
Yeah,
you have anything.
I
I
don't.
found a pair of sunglasses.
Oh, that's where they are. Okay.
Okay, I get a point.
So Allie
2
wins.
points. Great. 2 points for me.
Yeah. There you go.
And a pair of sunglasses for
For
you.
Yeah. Where are we at now?
Where are we at for points?
Wise. Yeah.
Really 3 for me.
Okay.
3 for me, and 1, 2, 3, 4 for you.
All right, let's do one more, and this will either be the tire or
Okay.
the breaker.
Look around and give a point for the best posture. Sit up, Buttercup. We still have a while. I think your posture is better.
I think so,
I'm
too.
slouching.
Yeah, you're slouching a little.
That's
Well, you're
5
taller
for
than me.
you.
You kind of have to slouch.
Yeah. I also, I'm just really uncomfortable in cars. Just in general, I'm just really uncomfortable most of the time. So,
That happens.
I change positions a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so last one for me.
Okay, here we go.
Dashboard. First person to spot a rest stop gets a point.
Ooh.
Okay.
To spot a rest spot?
To spot a rest
Stop.
stop.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this might take a while.
Yeah, it might take a while. Okay, get
Okay.
another one.
Here we go. There we go. That one.
There's 2.
Oh, sorry. Whichever one is funny.
Vote on one passenger to get out and walk the rest of the way. That player gets 2 points because that was rude, guys.
I'm driving, so you.
Okay, well, I get 2 points. Thanks. Everyone open Instagram. You can't do this one.
No.
'Cause, but I can do it. Okay, so it says open Instagram.
Okay.
Find a story containing the beach, a dog, or a drink.
Ooh.
All right,
On
so
a
let me.
Thursday?
Okay, so
I
we've
guess a
got
dog.
Simone Biles.
Yeah.
We've
Ooh.
got.
While you're looking for that, somebody posted something really interesting, and it was like Simone Biles, after she retires from gymnastics, should definitely go into the WWE and just flip over people like she's Yoda in that one Star Wars movie.
Right?
Just like nobody can ever get a hand on her because she's flipping.
She's just flipping around.
But yeah,
Okay.
she's what, 27 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So I
prime
see a
time.
post that says, it's from Latina approved. Can't decide if I need an extra strong cafecito, un abrazo, 5 shots of tequila, a really good cry, or a 2-week vacation.
There it is.
So there it is.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of an unfair card, but sure. But the getting out and walking one was also unfair, so
Right, but it's not who has to actually get out and walk.
yeah, that's true.
We would vote on someone, but because there's only 2 of us and you're driving, I guess it has to be me.
All right, so that was shotgun.
That was shotgun, and we didn't see a
We didn't see a rest stop.
rest stop yet.
If you see a rest stop, go ahead and post it in the comments. Well, pull over safely, and drop us in the comments.
Oh,
Let us
there's
know.
actually there's one.
Is there
Up
one
there,
coming?
There's
Oh,
a
there's
sign
one.
for a
Yeah,
rest stop.
there it is, right there. We're just past Stewart, in Florida.
Yes, we are in Florida. That
Yeah.
is where we do road trips.
Speaking
from.
of Stewart, you want to know something that blew my mind the other day?
Sure.
Stuart Little was written by M. Night Shyamalan.
The movie?
Yes.
The movie is based on a book.
Right, but the screenplay itself was probably written by M. Night Shyamalan when he was still just a screenwriter.
Okay.
It's
I don't
weird.
know. I'm going to have to look that up. But
Yeah.
there's a rest stop in 8 Miles with an Auntie Anne's. Ooh,
Nice.
that's exciting.
Yeah. So that was Shotgun.
That was Shotgun, everyone. It's a game made for road trips. We're on a road trip. We're only stopping at Wawa's, though, so we will not be stopping at this upcoming
No, we're not.
rest station.
Yeah. Hashtag only Wawas.
Hashtag only Wawa road trip. That's what we're doing. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we hope you have a beautiful day, little ghosties. We
Yeah.
love you. Bye.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Now we'd love to hear from you.
You can visit playdatepod.us to watch our videos,
Access our episode library,
find out more about our brand of quality, clean comedy.
and contact us with any questions or comments.
Improvisers love audience suggestions, so make sure you visit playdatepod.us.
And the podcast you just heard was a production of Society Circus Players.
If you like what you heard today, please rate, review, subscribe, and share it with a friend.
And finally, if life's a circus, we're the clowns!
On the road again. Oh, don't you want to be on the road again?
Those are not the words to that song.
I've heard it both ways.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. What I love is doing improv with my friends.